Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be showing you how to make your children's book, how to self-publish a children's book on Amazon KDP and other platforms. Dive into the video. So if you're in Canada like me, all you need to do is go to Library and Archive Canada. You go there, you apply for your ISBN. It's free for Canadians. If you're in Canada, you don't need to buy ISBN. But if you're in the US, I think you need to find out where to buy your ISBN. It's better you buy more than one because you'll be needing at least 3 if you will be publishing ebook, paperback, and hardcover. But if you're only going to be doing ebook, then you just need to buy one. Or if you're going to be doing paperback or hardcover, you need one as well, because you'll be needing one each, one ISBN each for each book version that you'll be publishing. So here I'll be showing you my kids children's book that they publish, which I helped them to publish it. I'll be taking you through the steps to take and how you can self-publish your book instead of going to these vanity publishers that they're going to charge you a huge sum of amounts, and it's still going to take a longer time for them to publish your book, which you don't even have control over your book. You understand what I'm saying? It takes between nothing less than 9 months upward for them to publish your children's book, and it's going to cost you nothing less than $8,000. If you are going to self-publishing, then you just need to follow these steps, and I hope it really helps you and guide you to publish your own children's book. So first, before you start your children's book, or if you are already in the process, you need to you need to get a copyright for your book. You understand what I'm saying? So you come here as well. I'm not going to take you through that because I haven't opened the page, but just search here or you call the number here. They're going to send you an email or direct you on how to register, how to copyright your book. So I think then when I did it last year, it was $50 to make the copyright of the book. This book, The Magical Rainbow Cake. My kids actually read this book. Their age is 6 and 7 now. So for you to register your book, to copyright it, then here in Canada, I'm talking about Canada. So please visit your country, any country you have, go to the right resources to find out how you can do copyright for your book. Okay, so you can copyright it before you start, or even if you are done or you are still in the process, you can still do it. You understand what I'm saying? So you go to, if you're in Canada, you go to Library and Archive Canada. You find where to copyright your book. Then the next thing you need to do is to get an ISBN for your book, because you'll be needing it to publish your book on Amazon or any other place. So ISBN in Canada is free. All you need to do is create an ISBN account. Then you put in your information, and I think it's going to take like 10 days for it to be approved. So once it's approved, you'll be able to generate your ISBN number, which you can use on your book that you'll be publishing. So the steps and where, so like our book now, we did it on Fiverr. I got the people that did it on Fiverr. So you just go to this website that says fiverr.com. You come here and you can search for those you'll be working with. So you need to be very careful when picking somebody here. Make sure you do your assignments very well to make sure you are actually picking the right person, not somebody that you pick and they are going to delay everything that you want to do. So when you come here to Fiverr, first The steps you need to take. You need to, when you finish writing your book, you need to give it to an editor to check it for you. If there is something there, if there are some words they need to remove or to add, to help you check for grammatical errors and all those things, to structure it, to make sure everything is good to go, you need an editor for that. After after you've have done your own editing, like maybe you have used some app like Grammarly or other apps that can check errors for you in the book, and you've given it to maybe one or two people in your family or your household to check for you, then you now take it to an editor to check everything for you. So here you can search for editor here. So go with the reviews, check what they've done, and make sure you work with anyone you think you are okay working with based on their response. I always go, what I do check up my own is I check their response rate, I check their review, and I check their pricing. If it's not so high, if it's within my budget, then I go for it. So beware of that. So this one say I will professionally format, edit, redesign. No, not this one. Just check for children's book editor. Let me add children's book editor. So there are lots of editor here. Okay, this one says I will edit your children's book. Okay, she has 51 review. This one says I will edit your picture book for your children. So this one is pro seller, verified. You can check them. It doesn't matter if they are pro or not, but I always advise you work with sellers that they are in level 2 upward. Sometimes you can find a good seller from level 1. I don't dispute that, but I don't recommend you working with anybody that does not have any that does not has any level on Fiverr, because their level 2 is based on their experience and how long they've been on Fiverr and how many sales they've made on Fiverr. So you just don't go there and just pick somebody that has no review, that has no level, and you give your work to them. You are taking a huge risk, because I am not disputing maybe they are good or not. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be certain of that. But one thing you can be certain of is the proof that you've seen that they've done this over and all over again. You can't be wrong to some extent with that. It's far better of those sellers that don't have any level on Fiverr and no review, and you want to work with them, you're gonna have a big issue, because I've come across things like this. I've run into a lot of them before I realize this is what I'm doing wrong. So now when I want to choose anybody to work with on Fiverr, I check properly. I take my time. So they are going to charge you based on your word count. So they will ask you for the number of words you have in your children's picture book. So you tell them, and they are going to count it themselves. They're going to check it. So they'll tell you how many days it's going to take for them to check your book for you. And I must say this is too pricey. You don't go for $120. It's a lot to me. So look for cheaper one that is not too expensive. You can see under $20, $30, which are very okay. It's not necessary you have to spend that huge amount on editor. It's good to for it's very important for an editor to check for you, but it doesn't mean the higher the charge, the more the higher the charge, the more professional they are. No. So just make sure you go with what it's okay with you. So like this one says, I'll edit and review your children's book. It says starting from 35 Canadian dollar. So you can check this out, up to 1,000 words. So if this one is okay with you, then you can go with it. It's going to give you one revision, but most times when I see one revision, I always ask them for more. Like I can't go with one revision. Is either you give me unlimited revision or you give me at least 10. Mostly I always negotiate with unlimited revision, because you never can tell. You might think you finish checking it and somebody just check it again from your family and you see that, oh, maybe something is still wrong, or you later change some words or structure them and you want them to check for you. Since you have just one revision, they're not going to do anything. You have to make another again, like make them a new offer for another order for them to be able to check it for you. This one have has one order in queue, and this seller is in level 2. So to me, I will go with this one. I would prefer this than the one that is $120. So that is for the editing. So the next thing you're gonna do is you are going to look for an illustrator. Illustrator is somebody that is going to bring your idea to life. Someone that is going to draw the pictures in your children's picture book. Some people use stock images, but left to me, I don't like it. No, I prefer my own illustrator to be made from scratch. Though there are some aspects that they are going to post stock images, maybe like a lamp or some things, just small things, some small items, but not the main character. I don't like using it. If you see my children's book, you will see that everything that is in the book, everything that is in the book is done from the scratch. Everything, all these images are the description we give to the person to make sure that this is what we really wanted. You can say it. They are not stock images, they are real images. So it may take some time. It's still okay. I still prefer it to take time and to get what I want than to use stock images. So if you think you are okay with them to use stock images for you, that's your choice. You can go ahead. But as for me, I prefer to have my illustration done from the scratch. That goes with my book. So you are going to go on Fiverr again and look for an illustrator. Okay, children's book illustration. You can go with anyone that you think is okay as well. The pricing, the timing, their reviews, their level. Pick one here, chat them up, maybe two or three. Then you narrow down to the person you think you can work with. Tell them to send you their portfolio, the work they've done in the past. You understand what I'm saying? And the price they are going to charge you, they're going to charge you lump sum. But like my illustrator now, it divided the with I think we have like 30 illustrations in our book. I think in my children's book, I think they have 30 or if not more than 30. So it divided it like 8 8 10 and 8 or something. So the first 8 you pay the illustrator. That's my own illustrator. I don't know how others are going to do it. So I paid for the first 8. When he finished doing the first 8, then I paid for another set. So we did it set by set to make it easier. So I don't pay everything all together. He told me it's going to cost me so amount to finish all the illustration in this book. And he said he's going to divide the money into like 4 parts. So I pay batch by batch. That is how I have my illustration done. So you can just check their work, ask for their samples, and go with them. So that's the next step. Next step again is that you're going to look for someone that is going to format your children's book. Formatting means somebody that is going to put your text that you have on your Word document that you give to the auditor to check for you, that is going to put it on the picture or in the picture of the children's book. This person is just going to do the illustration only, the pictures only. So you need somebody to put the words in the book, to join the words and the illustration together. That is what is called formatting. So you come here and search for format a children's book or something. So this one says, excuse me, I will format your children's book for KDP or Create Space. So KDP is formerly called Create Space, so I think now it's KDP. So you can check them as well, their review, their levels, their price, everything. So just chat them around and go for the one you think you are most okay with based on their work, their previous work, check their portfolio, everything. So this person is going to, it says it's going to format your children's book. So you just chat them up, you ask them how much they're going to take. Like the guy that formats my kids' children's book now, it took like one time. I paid him upfront. Then later I forgot to do the cover. So when I was trying to upload on KDP, I realized the cover that my illustrator gave me is not finished yet. I still need to give it to this guy that formatted the children's book to make it easy for me to be able to like make it ready to upload to KDP. So instead of me doing this and that, he has already put it in the size, everything. What I did was that I went to Google, I searched for the template for the cover for the book I want to upload. So I downloaded the cover. I put all the information of the book, like my kids book is 8 by 10, then it's 32 pages children's book. So I put all those informations there, then I downloaded it. So when I downloaded it, I sent it to the guy that format the book. So he finished the cover for me. You understand? So he sent it back to me. I put in the price at the on the barcode already. I've done everything. So I sent him the downloaded what's it called, the file. So he completed the work on it and he sent it back to me. So I just went to KDP back, then I uploaded the book there, and it's done. Within few minutes, it was done. So that was the only thing I think I missed. But in the next book that they'll be publishing, I know better now. So you come here, you look for the person that is going to help you to format your book. After formatting it, then the next thing for you is to know where you want to publish your book. Is either do you want to use, because there are so many publishing platforms. There is KDP, which is for Amazon. Then there is Lulu. There is Ingram. We publish our hardcover on Ingram because they have extended distributor. I think Amazon hardcover now. I think before they only do paperback and what's it called, and ebook for extended distribution. But now I think they have hardcover as well because I saw it. But I prefer to do the hardcover with Ingram because I've already studied the platform. I've already know a lot of things about them. So I still feel more comfortable because they've been doing it for a long time to go to publish the hardcover on Ingram instead of doing it on Amazon. So we only publish the ebook and the paperback on Amazon. But later, since we publish with Ingram and and we opt in for extended distributor, that means to distribute our book worldwide. Amazon is their platform as well, is their partner. So eventually our hardcover is still showing on Amazon because if you have any other book there like ebook or what's it called, or paperback, they are still going to merge it together. Like this is what I'm saying. So yeah, we only uploaded Kindle, which is a book, and the paperback. So because Ingram Spark 2 is our Amazon partner, and we already have the Kindle and paperback here, so automatically they match the hardcover for us. So it will be showing under our book as well. So that is how we're able to get the hardcover here. Though we didn't publish the hardcover with Amazon, we publish it with Ingram Spark. We publish it here. All you need to do is just go here, register an account, or you sign up, then you follow the steps there. There are so many videos, and also I'll be doing videos as well, step by step, how you can publish your hardcover book on Ingram Spark. You can also publish your ebook there as well and your paperback, but I prefer to do my hardcover there only. So then we publish the ebook first on Amazon KDP. Yeah, you can see it's showing you book is live. Then when I finish doing that, I publish the paperback as well. So when you're done publish it, to tell you to order autoscopy. We already did, but it's still showing other autoscopy. So let me just see if I can open this. So here is our ISBN. You put your ISBN here, because if you don't click here, though if you don't have ISBN, Amazon can give you few ISBN, but I prefer to use our own ISBN since we have it. So we put our ISBN there. Then the book is premium colored interior with white paper, because it's so colorful. So we went with the options that says premium color interior with white paper. Even that is what the guy that formatted the book advised me to go for. So the size is 8 by 10 and it's bleed PDF only. Then we decided to go for glossy, because we most of the children's book out there, they are most of them are in gloss, so we decided to go for glossy as well. Then it will just ask you to upload your manuscript, which is the interior of your book. The the what's it called? The illustration and the words that you've joined together, that you've formatted together. That is your interior of your book. That is your manuscript. You upload that, then it will ask you to upload cover. But if you don't have cover, there's a InDesign here that you can create your own cover there. But since we have our cover, so we uploaded our cover there. Then it will ask you to launch previewer to make sure there is no mistake. When you launch the previewer, it will show you everything after it's done. Like it take like 4 5 minutes. It will show you the PDF. You can download it as PDF. So the previewer, you'll be able to check if what you uploaded is what you really want to upload there, and if there are no mistake. If there is mistake, it's going to tell you there is mistake there that you need to um publish the book. But it's not even published yet. It will ask you to remove the book and make the correction and upload it back. Then you go through same process of launching the previewer. So if everything goes well, then it will tell you to approve it. So once you approve it, it will take you to the pricing. You put your pricing. It will show you the printing cost, how much it's going to cost Amazon to print your book. Then to show you how much you are going to gain. I can't edit this now, but in my next video, when I'll be uploading their new book, their next book, I will try as much as possible to record everything step by step, how to put the pricing, how to accept extended distribution. But my advice is, if you are publishing on Amazon for the first time or even the second time, don't approve extended distribution first. Let your book go live first, and if everything goes well, then you can what's it called yeah, then you can apply for extended distribution. Because in case there is a problem, there is a mistake in your book, you have to unpublish it again and make the correction, then you publish it again. So by the time you are publishing it, you take some time again for the book to be distributed to all those places worldwide. So once you are sure there is no mistake in your book, then you can log into your KDP platform and click on extended distribution, which will be okay like that. So that is how we uploaded the children's book here. You can see we have the ebook here and the paperback. The hardcover will not be showing here, like I said, because we uploaded it through another platform, which is Ingram Spark. So when we log in into Ingram Spark, you're going to see our hardcover there. I'll put some updates on the book. I'm not sure if it is gone yet. So here is where you're going to upload the hardcover, Ingram Spark. Yeah, it's still showing revision incomplete because I did some things there. So So back to the so that's all. I think that's all for the book. If you want to self-publish, I'm still going to, because I couldn't edit and open some pages because I've already published this book. But in the next one I'll be doing, I'll make sure I try as much as possible to record all the steps so that you can see the way I uploaded everything, where you can put your summary, your book description, how to choose your age. I mean, the age that your book is meant for, your keywords, everything. I'm going to show you everything, how to go about it. But with this little information I've given to you, I believe you have at least more than enough information that can guide you to start your children's book by yourself, to self-publish it yourself, which is the most reasonable thing I think you can do, instead of going to the vanity, how was it called, publisher that are going to take your money and waste your time, and at the end of the day you don't have control over your book. This one we have control over everything because we self-publish it. It can take longer time. Like, I think this book we were supposed to finish in November. We started in August, September, October, November, but we ended up finishing this book around February, because we had additional illustrations, and it's for this one reason or the other we spent like extra 2 months. We spent like 6 months, I think, on this book, like since October, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, like 6 months. It took us like 6 months to finish this. It's our first children's book that my kids published. So obviously the second one or the third one can't be as long as that, because we've mastered the process. Now we have our team that we work with. Not that we are sourcing for new person to work with. We have our editor, we have the person that is going to format, we have the illustrator, we have everything that we need to start on time and to finish on time. So the rest is for you to know how to get reviews to your book, make sales. Like, here we have, I think we've sold a lot. We have 17 rating already. And from the hardcover, I think like few days ago in the email I got, we sold 14 units at a time for the hardcover. Maybe some library bought it, I don't know, because you can't see the information there. But I can see we did some box sales on the hardcover. So another thing you'll be needing when you want to publish your children's book is someone that can write you a very good description. So you're going to go on this Fiverr again. You will look for children's book description. So this person is not just only going to make a description for your children's book. It's going to suggest to you the prices you can sell your book. It's going to advise you on your cover. Once you have your cover from your illustrator, you send him the cover as well to check it for you. If it is okay, if your cover goes along with your story, if it matches your story, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's going to suggest you the price that you can sell your ebook, your paperback, your hardcover, your audiobook. It's going to suggest to you the ages that your book belongs to, which age you are going to target for your book. It's going to suggest to you some keyword research, some keyword to use for your book. It's going to suggest to you so many things and advice on how to promote your book, how to market your book, a lot of things. So it's really really good for you to make sure you give your book that final finishing, that great description, that whenever a customer land on your Amazon account or anywhere you publish your book and they read the description. Because let me tell you, the first thing, apart from looking at the images, customer is going to look in your children's book or any book you publish is your description, what your book is all about. Before they judge or before they like make up your mind 50% that okay, I'm going to buy this book, I'm going to borrow this book on Amazon and read it. So your description must be captivating and goes along with what your book is all about. So that is why I suggest as well, because I use it as well. I use someone that make the description for me. It makes things more perfect and lift that every weight of thinking what you want to write about your book from you. So this person is going to do the description for you. It's going to give you the ages your book belongs to. It's going to suggest to you on the cover. Unlike our own, we've already decided on our cover. We've made our cover before I send it to him, but still he said it's still okay. About some cases, if the cover doesn't go along, it's just going to suggest to you to change social things in your cover, you know, to change this or to amend this or to add this function or to add this picture to it or things like that. You understand what I'm saying? So that it will go along with what your book is all about. So in our own case, when I sent him the cover, he said the cover is really okay and it goes well with the book already. So there's no need to amend anything on the cover. So peradventure there is a mistake, maybe he asks you or the person asks you to adjust your cover and he give you suggestions. You don't need to panic or worry. All you need to do is what he told you or what the person told you, just give it to your illustrator and tell the person to adjust your book cover to so things like this, and they will make amendments for you. They can charge you extra and they can do it for free if you are still working with them. So it depends on the person you are working with. So you just go to Fiverr, you come here to Fiverr, you look for children's book illustrator. Children's book description writing or something. So like this one says, I'm going to provide KDB title, subtitle, description, 7 keywords, all of those for you. So these are the things, these are the kind of people that you need that are going to write your description. Make sure whatever they write for you or whatever they give to you is what you want. If you think you are not clear about anything they suggest to you or anything they ask you to do or anything they advise you on your book, just let them know. Ask them, why do you ask me to do this? Why do you have to change the cover? Why do I have to do this? Just make sure you are pleased with yourself and you are okay. And if you think you are not okay with what the person is telling you, you can simply cancel the order and look for another person to do it for you. Don't forget you are paying your money and you have to be satisfied with whatever you get. You don't manage any order. That is why I always advise whenever you're on Fiverr, make sure that before you complete the order, before you accept the order for the final finishing, please make sure the work is okay for you. If it is, what's it called? If it is the book that you did on Fiverr, the illustration or the book cover or the formatting of the cover, make sure you upload it first. After everything is done and sorted out and it went through, then you go back to Fiverr, then you accept the final delivery. Sometimes if you try to download it without accepting the final delivery, it will put Fiverr watermark on your work. So always be mindful and be careful when downloading. When you see you download and it's okay, it's good. Or sometimes you can tell the person to send it to you in the inbox instead of delivering it as a finished order. So by that you can download the work and make use of it first. If it is okay, then you go back, tell the person to deliver it in the delivery box and accept it from there. And make sure whatever you accept is final. Because Fiverr doesn't have any phone number that you can call. Trust me, it is frustrating if you come across the wrong person here. I've been to so many situations that I have to message Fiverr back and forth for 3 days before I could get my money back because I made the mistake of accepting the final delivery order without the work being finished. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let anybody tell you to accept the order because they are running out of time. They give you 10 days to finish the work and it's already 10 days and they are not done and they don't want their metrics to go down and they tell you to please accept the order that they are going to deliver to you later. Say no. Tell them to extend the time that you're going to approve it. They can extend the time to any additional day that you think is okay to you. Just make sure you're okay with the time, maybe 10 days or 5 days more, rather than accepting unfinished work. Trust me, you're going to regret it because it's going to give you a lot of headache. So it's better for them to extend the time, to give them more time to finish the work so their metrics went down, and as well you won't jeopardize or forfeit your money as well. Because for you to gather evidence through your chart, to go to Fiverr, their customer center, you have to upload the chart, you have to give them a reason why you accepted the order when the order has not finished. All those things is going to really slow you down. It's going to devastate you. So to be on the safer side, make sure whatever order you're going to collect from anybody on Fiverr is a finished work. And no communication outside Fiverr. Make sure your communication are here on Fiverr. No WhatsApp communication or anything. Don't drop your number there. Don't do anything there. Just make sure straightly communication on Fiverr platform. So I think there's a thing I need to include there. Then you just let this person check your book description for you, do your book description for you. They will describe your book in a very meaningful way, and they will suggest all those things for you. The age group of the book, the price you can sell the audio book, the back cover, the ebook, the hardcover. You understand? And how you can start your social medias to promote your book, how you can start your blogging, how you can start YouTube for your book, everything. All these things work hand in hand. It's going to give your book a lot of traffic. If you have your book listed in so many places and you are working towards it, you have Pinterest, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have TikTok, you have what other thing? So many things. You understand? You have a website, and a lot of things you can do with your book. Like so many merchandise you can do, so many platforms that you can sell, print on demand. A lot of things. I'm still going to be doing a separate video on that. How you can utilize all this opportunity to your benefit. And also, if you think you're having difficulty starting your children's book, you want to self-publish it, and you are, maybe you don't want to make a mistake. Let me tell you something. You're going to make a mistake, because even if this is not your first time, if you're not careful, you're going to make a mistake. But there is no harm in making a mistake. The more mistake you make, the more you are learning. The more you are doing it, the more you are learning. So don't be scared, okay? As time goes on, you'll be confident. By the time you do your first book, your second book, you'll be confident, because you would have all these people that are working for you. You would have know what to write, where to go, where to publish your book, how to market your book, who to reach out to, a lot of things. So the confidence will be building up gradually. And if you think you need help, you need me to help you to introduce you to the people that I use for my children's book, the auditor, the illustrator, the person that format the book, the person that described the book. You understand the platform, how to upload it, how to guide you, how to all those things you need help with. Reach out to me, I will help you. So just let me know. I have a service for that on Fiverr as well. That I will just, instead of you sourcing for people that they will, because if you go to one person, trust me, if you go to just one wrong person that is going to work for you out of all those people I've listed, it's going to delay you, like, if not months. So I can give you the people that I've used and I'm still using, that they did a very beautiful and fantastic work for me. I can just give you to them, link you together with them, and they will undo your all your illustrations, everything step by step. I will tell you what is next to do. This is what to do next. This is where to publish your book. This is what to write. Okay, this is time to do this. I will guide you, like I will hold your hand and guide you through until you publish your book. So if you think you need my help in that area, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is my Fiverr. I'll be putting the gig there for you to order, or you can just send me a direct message, or you can what's it called? You can search for the guitar marketer. What's it called? Real the guitar millionaire on Instagram as well, or you can just drop me a message in the comment section, or you can send me an email. I will respond to it as soon as I see it, so we can start working on your children's book, because my kids are starting another series, which is more than 30 series in the next book that they are starting. So it's a lot of work. We've started that already. We've started the illustration, and apart from that, we have books as well that we are doing that they are not series. Like single ones, like the Magic Rainbow Cake that we did as well. So we have lots of books. They keep writing books. Trust me, and I can't stop. I can't stop them. Rather, I have to keep encouraging them to write books, because they are really doing really, really good. They are doing good with it. You encourage kids when you see they are doing something meaningful, something that is great. It's better to do to be playing around or be doing something else. So then another good news is that we just finished the audiobook. This book now has an audiobook which we published to this platform ACX. So we published the audiobook here. So the audiobook should be available on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes. And also our ebook is available on Amazon, everywhere, Apple, your libraries, local stores, online, worldwide. So I really like those extended distributor. It makes your book goes a long way. For the audiobook, for the audiobook, if you want to convert your book, you've already, now we have ebook, we have paperback, we have hardcover. So the next one is the audiobook. If you want to convert your book to audio version, the audio book. So all you need to do is to come here and look for audiobook. Audiobook narrator, I think. So they can narrate it to any language you want, but our book is in English, so you just come here and look for someone that can narrate a book. You have your manuscript, you have your ebook. Just send them the ebook link or you send them the PDF and you give them the name, how your name is pronounced, and you request for a sample. They will make you a 15-second sample, I think. They will send it to you. If you're okay with the voice and the way the person read your book, then you can proceed. If not, because in our own case now, when the lady finished reading, narrating the book, when she's done with the audiobook, she sent it to us. Apart from the sample, she sent the finished one. But when I listened to it, there are some places that required more action in her voice. In her tone, which I didn't really feel. So I have to point it out to her. I have to tell her, no, I want this place. I want this scene to be more to be more captivating. Like I want more action in the tone. I want this, I want that. You have the book, you wrote the book. My kids wrote it. You understand? We've read it several times, so I know what I'm expecting and what I'm not expecting. So I explained to her and she did it again. She corrected those things and sent it back to me. Also, there is one important thing that you have to note. So when the audiobook is delivered to you, when you are listening to it, please always open one of your book and one of the version of your book. If it is your ebook or you have the PDF with you, anything, just make sure you open it and be following the word be following the audio word for word. Be listening to what the narrator narrated for you and be matching it with your PDF that you have or your Kindle that you open to make sure every word matches and there is no omitting of word or miscalling of words, because on our own now she omitted maybe two words which it was so difficult to point out. Even it was my daughter that saw it. After I've checked several, I didn't see it. She was one that saw it and says, "Oh no, mom, she didn't put there. THERA. That was what she forgot to pronounce. To read along with the book in one of the sentences. So I was like, so I screenshot it and I circled the word and I told her, you forgot to say this word in the book you narrated, and she added it and sent it back to me. So me and my daughter, we have to check it all over again. It wasn't easy, trust me. We have to check it word for word to make sure this is indeed accurate and perfect, because you don't want somebody to read something else from your book and they got the audiobook, or they want to listen to the audiobook and they are listening to something else. It has to tally. Nothing must change. It has to be the same thing. So you have to be very conscious and careful when doing your audiobook. Please check. Another thing is that if you don't want to use any narrator on Fiverr here, you can go to what's it called? You can go to the platform as well. This platform, ACV. There are narrators there. If you sign up, you will see they will ask you if you already have your book or you want, sorry, if you have your book narrated already or you need a narrator. There are so many things there. One, you can get a narrator for free whereby you can share royalty, or you can just complete your work, pay for everything, copyright, everything, pay for it and hold everything to yourself. Unlike our whole now, we did everything, we paid for everything, we paid the narrator. I think we paid $120 or $125 to narrate the book and to use our voice for commercial use, the copyright, everything. So we paid for everything. We just came here and we uploaded our book, our audio book here. And here, if you are uploading, it's going to tell you if there is error. It's because I've already uploaded this, and if not, I would have shown you the step, because when we uploaded the audiobook, it says the volume or something was low in all the, because she did the intro, she did the outro, she did the main story and the sample. They requested for four of them. So we paid as well to have it cut into those four parts. So I took the screenshot and I told her this is what this platform told me that they are. I think some places is low, that you need to increase the volume. So I sent it back to her. She did it. So I deleted those ones. I replaced them. I uploaded them again with the new four she gave to me. Two was accepted. The remaining two is still having the same issue. So I have to screenshot it to her again and send it to her. She redid it again. She sent it to me. I replaced with the old one. And finally, our audiobook was accepted. So that was how I was able to do it. It was stressful though. But I was glad I was able to figure it out on time because it's a new platform to me. I didn't know anything about this place. I know there's Audible, but I don't know how they come about those things, how they upload it. Even though uploading children's book, this is my first time learning it. I have to swing it to action. I have to learn as fast as I could because my kids have been writing so many stories long time ago. Sometimes I keep them, sometimes I ended up throwing them away because I don't have any plan of publishing any book for them. Then I don't even know anything about publishing a book. Before they started this topic, mommy, please, you need to, like, so this story, this story, they wrote this story in 2019, before COVID, 2019. Then that day they're just saying, they said, oh my god, this story you are saying this time around is so interesting. I said, yes, mom. So I took out my phone, I recorded their voice as they are narrating their story, jokingly like we used to do before. And 20 things it just came to mommy. This book that we did, this story that we told you, that story that we told you that time, you didn't upload, you didn't even help us publish it. How are we going to publish it? I said, I don't know anything about publishing a book. Okay, I said, okay, don't worry. I'm going to do something about it today. So that day, that was 2020. I brought out my phone. I looked for their recording, like I did video recording. So I started typing everything out. I typed it out and I kept it again. I was like, wait, now I've typed your story out, okay? I will see what we can do. 2020 went by. Then 2021, they were like, mommy, that story since like 2 years now. I hope you've not deleted it like you used to delete the remaining ones. I said, no, how will I delete it? That story is beautiful. I didn't delete it. So I was like, okay, let me go and look for it. Then I showed them where I typed it. They were like, what are we going to do? And I said, I don't know anything about publishing. Then we started Googling, watching YouTube, finding information. At a stage, we come about those complaints that they say they want to publish for us. They say we should bring, was it $6,000 or something, and it's going to take like 9 months for them to finish publishing the book. I said, wow, that's too long, 9 months. And they were like, if there is any additional thing, they are going to charge us additional money. That 9 months is the minimum they give to us, not that they are going to finish everything in 9 months. So obviously, if they are not finishing in 9 months, that means the book can take up to a year or more than that for them to finish it. I was like, I don't think I have the strength to wait for that long. So I was like, let me see. Then I start my research. We even start our research together. They really tried. As I'm researching, they are researching as well. So we, like I said previously, we got the Isbn. They will copyright the book. We get the certificate. Then we started publishing it. So that was how we started publishing this book. So if not that they really forced me, like they really wanted to do it, like they started their YouTube channel as well. They've recorded so many things on my phone. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I said, you don't have a YouTube channel. Stop saying hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel on my phone. They keep begging, mommy, please let us have a YouTube channel. We want to be reading books there because they love to read book. Even under their pillow, you see them hiding books there. When I'm sleeping, I always hear book flipping. I say, please let me sleep. Who is reading at this time of the night? And I couldn't sleep anymore, so I decided to read. I said, but you consider that I'm sleeping as well. Sometimes, so they love reading. They love reading so much. So that was how they started their reading YouTube channel, and that was how they started writing their stories, and that was how they became authors. So it's kind of funny though. It's not that I was the one that called them to force them. Oh, you need to start. No, it's what they. It's good for kids to have passion for what they want to do, because they will never get tired of it. Rather than forcing them to do it, because I've seen that they have passion for it. So I was forced to swing into action to help them bring out their idea, to help them publish it, and I'm really glad we are able to do this together, because they contributed a lot. We are both editing it together. As I'm reading, they are reading. Their dad was reading it, and we gave it to the editor as well to check. You know, a lot of people check the book, and we thank God it all ended in praise. So just continue whatever you want to do on your book. Start little by little, step by step. You can't finish in a day, you can't finish in a month, but every day try to do something about it. That is how you can go about publishing, self-publishing your book. You can publish in so many places like Amazon, Lulu, Ingram, Spark, and so many more that I don't even know. Like what's it called? There's this other one as well. Is it baby something? I've forgotten the name. But there are lots of them. Lots of them. And a lot of ways to generate sales to your book, like to start your Instagram account, Facebook, all the social medias, blogging, YouTube, just to create awareness and to draw traffic to your book. You keep giving your book the visibility that your book needs to explode and to make sales. You understand what I mean? It's not easy, trust me, but it's doable. Persistence. Just keep doing anything you know how to do. Keep pushing it, keep doing it. One day everything is going to pay off. So that is how we publish this, The Magical Rainbow Cake. It's a very beautiful book, a very beautiful story. Try to read it, get a copy. I'll be leaving a link to this book down below. Please follow this page, like, comment, subscribe, share, and don't forget to patronize my kids. They are ages 6 and 7. They just published this book in February 2020. Kindly share with family and friends. Patronize them, please. Encourage them. Buy our book. Read it online. Buy paperback. Buy hardcover. Also, we have, what's it called? We have merchandise to hit as well. If you on their Instagram, you can follow them. They are on Amazon. I'm sorry, they are on YouTube as well as FKA Kids TV. If you go on YouTube and you search FKA Kids TV, you will see them there. Please kindly subscribe to their channel. If you need promotion for your book, reach out to us. They will promote your book on their YouTube channel. Okay, here is their page. So if you need any promotion for your book, you can see lots of books that they've read. They have lots of clients as well that contact them for book promotion. They don't only write book. They are not only authors. They are influencers. They can influence your book. They can promote your book for you as well. And also follow them on Instagram. When you go to their Instagram channel, you see their merchandise there. Kindly patronize them. They have great stuff there. At least they are trying to. There's a lot of things you can do with your book. A lot of things you can do with your book. A lot of things. I'm not sure the shop is coming up here, but
I think it's because I'm opening it on desktop. That's why the Facebook shop is not opening. It's not opening. But you can see we are posting our book. So when you publish your book as well, you have to post it to all social medias. Any social media you can think of. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, and so on. TikTok, YouTube, anywhere. You just keep posting, keep sharing, keep talking about your book. There are so many things you can make out of a single book. You can create merch. You can do a lot of things. Apart from that, you can do like t-shirt. Yeah, that's Smash, sorry. So you can do mugs, shoes, sneakers, towels, blankets, so many things. Backpack, what's it called? Bottles. You can do so many things. I don't know why the shop is not showing here. Even your design, if you have another design, there are so many places that you can sell them. You understand? Not the one on your book though. If you have any other design that you have, you can sell them. So you keep sharing your book, you keep talking about your book, but okay, by posting online, then you can do online launching. That will be doing our launching soon as well in December. Then you can also collaborate with schools, book fairs, libraries, all those places. You network, you keep calling. Go on Google, there are lots of information on Google that can guide you how to start your book and how to give your book the visibility it needs, because trust me, it's not enough to just publish a book and sit down. Your work just started. That is not the end of the work. Publishing is one phase. Marketing, advertising, to be able to make sales continuously, steadily, is another phase, which is the hardest part that a lot of people don't know. It doesn't mean your first book is going to make you millions, no. It doesn't even mean your second book is going to make you millions, no, your third book. But just keep putting in the effort, and you will see that some people, their first book is going to do very well, like get a lot of sales. They are going to make a lot of money, but it's not like that for everybody. But the point here is you continue doing it. What you love doing, you continue doing it. Continue putting in that effort. Trust me, one day it's going to pay off. One day it's going to pay off. So also it depends on the category that your book is. When you know your book has this, maybe it's a Christmas book, you should know that before December you should have been working towards promoting it, giving it that visibility, getting more reviews. You can start with family and friends to buy from you first and tell them to drop you a review there. You have to follow up. Some people, they will just take your book, they won't give you the review, or they'll just read it on Kindle, they won't give you any review. Sometimes they are too busy, or they don't have the time. But you know that you need the review for your book, because on, even especially on Amazon, the first thing they do when they want to shop or buy something is to check the reviews. So you should know that is a crucial part that you have to handle with care. Like, you have to handle with everything you have. You have to make sure you follow up with the people that are giving you a review. I mean, to start from family and friends, that is the people you can talk to buy your book, or you give them for free. Tell them to read it and drop you a picture or a video and write a short review. Not too long, not too short. So you can start from there. Also, you have to, like, our book is on Instagram now. When you go to our Instagram on your mobile, you would see the shop there that you can shop. You can see it, view products over here. You can see view products over here. But I'm sure if it is on desktop, you'll be able to, this is a video, you'll be able to click and buy the book and buy other things we have there. I think it's showing other products we have there. So you just keep promoting it. Keep promoting it. Keep talking about your book. So far you know how to do the first one. The second one is going to be as easy as, like, easy peasy. Because you've used the first one as a test run. You've used the first one to learn. You've really learned a lot. Within a short period of time, trust me, you're going to learn a lot about self-publishing, a children's book or any book you want to publish. So here we used to post on our Facebook, on our Instagram. I think you should be able to see the shop on our Facebook. Yeah. You can see the shop. Where's the page? Yeah, you should be able to see the shop. And don't forget to follow us, please. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Reddit, TikTok. I mean, my kids. If I say us, I'm referring to my kids. I manage their page, so just please help me follow them. Help me share their book on their Facebook business page. You can see they have 715 likes. And some of the people that they've worked with, that they help them to advertise their book. It's not free though. So some of them left us a review, and you can check our review on Google. Yeah, they have review on Google as well. So okay, shop. Yeah, here we go. You can see these are some of the products that we have for now. There's no much time. You should have put more, but we have to be everywhere. So these are the products we have there. You can see with our book alone, we've done a lot of things. We have websites that we post that we publish our book on. We have it on Instagram, we have it on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. Also on website alone with our book front cover. We have made so many products with it. You can see it. We've made fleece hoodie. We've made it with backpack, swimming suit, mug, and so many things. And so many things. Stainless water bottle. And the book itself, the hardcover and the paperback. You can see. So there is a lot of things you can do with your book. Don't limit yourself. It's doable. Though it's tiring sometimes, to be here, to post there, to do this, but just take your time. Do it gradually. Do it that or if you can work 2 hours or 3 hours in a day on your social medias, on your blogging. We have blog as well on our website. So there's so many things that you can do with this book. So many things. Just take it easy with yourself. Don't rush. Don't let anything online pressurize you. Or you see people selling, you are like, oh, you've not started selling. No, you will sell as well. Your own time will come. Okay, it's not that we are making millions as well. At least we have hope and we are still making some little decent income from this book alone. It's enough. What is their age? They are just little kids. So by the time they grow up, the more they grow, the more they bring their idea as well. I always like them. Like these ones now, they designed this design on Canva. And it's with free version. And they still have so many designs that I have not posted. I've not posted yet. I don't have the time to put it there yet. But you don't even need a paid service on Canva. The free enough can make you a lot of things. I know some people that used to design their book on Canva. But I prefer to give it to professionals to make it beautiful like this ones. So I don't subscribe to that, but a lot of people do it. So if you're just starting out and you can't afford to hire an illustrator, you can start with that. You can start with Kindle. Everything is gonna be free. Then you can gradually step up to paperback and hardcover. Now we have our we have our audiobook as well. You'll see it on the I'm not sure. I think I posted part of it on our YouTube. So there's so many things you can turn your book to. So many things. Okay, this is the unboxing one. I'm looking for the audiobook. If you go on our website, on our YouTube is on our website as well. So if you go on our YouTube, you will see the audiobook there. Just a sample. I'll be posting the remaining soon. Just to listen to it and listen, like you need to feel how beautiful the voice is. The lady that did the job, I really like. She did it one time and she got what I want. Like she delivered. You go for any illustrator that you think, any voice that you think you want to use. Just make sure you are always choosing what is best for you, what you want. Don't say, okay, I'm going for it just to manage it. No, you don't manage anything. You are paying for the service. So make sure you choose what it's okay for you, that you love and it's okay for you. Don't manage anything. If they do any illustration for you that you don't like, you are free to reject it and describe what you want for them in details. And once they get it and you're happy with it, then you can approve the order. Not that you now say, oh, I need to publish my book by next week and there is no more time. I can't wait for them to illustrate. It's better for you to wait for them to re-illustrate your book than for you to think you can rush it. No. Do everything perfect. There's nothing like 100% perfection, but at least try your best. Take your time. Once it's ready, it's ready. Once you have the manuscript, you have it for life. Except you want to keep updating it. So that's it about the book aspect. I'm trying to look for the audio book. But you can see they are not doing bad. They're not doing bad. Okay, so let's move to the next.
Okay. So they have all these products for now on their Instagram shop and on their website. Kindly support them. Their website is fkakstv.com. Kindly support them and patronize them. Thank you. And if you need anything regarding um self-publishing, if you want to self-publish your book, just send us an email here or you can message us on Instagram or on Facebook. They will immediately respond to your message. Okay. So they have all this available on the website. So if you have anything, if you need anything, if you have any question concerning if you have any question concerning self-publishing on Amazon, Ingram Spark, how to publish your ebook, how to publish your hardcover, your paper cover, just send us a DM on Instagram or on YouTube here through the email on the YouTube. We'll respond to your email. Thank you so much. Kindly leave a comment below if you have a question as well. I'll be there to answer your question. Thank you. Bye.